Hey everyone, TML64 back with part 4 of Let's Play Pokemon Heart Gold the redo. And I've got comments, only one of them, saying that I want to get a spinarak for my last Pokemon, so I took the chance and went with it anyway. So our 4th addition to our team is Spinarak, aka Spider. And if you can think of a better nickname, please inform me. At the moment, it's a hasty nature, lower defense, up speed, it's got insomnia, attacks are poison sting, string shot, scary face, and constrict. So along with him, that makes 4 Pokemon in our team, so now we can begin going through the Bellsprout Tower. Okay, a lot of people remember this place. This place was like a first kind of like Asian-styled temple. So basically this entire tower is supposed to be based off Bellsprout, like the middle log swinging back and forth is supposed to represent the Bellsprout stem or something. I don't know how that works, but they tell me that, so I'll just go with it anyway. So let's just get on with our first trainer, who is this guy. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Okay, I do notice I do not have the retro music on this time because I decided to go with the newer music, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll go with Spider first, because it's Spider, I guess. And we'll go with Poison Sting on this, because Bellsprout, being both poison and grass, is neutrally resistant against Poison Sting, so it will do some okay-ish damage. Spider is not very strong, because Spinarak is not very strong, because spiders are not very strong, so yeah. So all I have to do is just keep leveling up Spinarak, or Spider, and he will get stronger and stronger, and hopefully he'll be useful later on, because this is probably the reason why I've never used a Spinarak before. They just are quite slow, and since spiders are actually a little fast, I'm surprised this thing has such low base speed. Like, I think its base speed is only 30, and I am surprised it's able to outspeed this level 3 Bellsprout, so it's actually that slow. But then again, I am 6 levels ahead of it, so there is a big difference, and I do have a nature that does benefit me for speed, so I suppose that does pay off in the word. Anyway, the guy's got a second Bellsprout, because you're going to be seeing a lot of Bellsprout in this tower, aka the reason why it is called the Sprout Tower. So we just have to kill these things, one after another, poison stinging over and over again, and it will bring us to the end. And a third Bellsprout. Yeah, I was kind of predicting that. Okay, so Bellsprout, level 3, male, just like the other two are. I don't think there's any difference. All the sages here seem to be using Bellsprout, and I kind of wonder, why did Game Freak actually make a tower for Bellsprout? I mean, why Bellsprout specifically? There's nothing very special about, despite the fact it's a flower. But then again, we are talking Game Freak, so I suppose anything's possible. Anyway, Spinarak is taking all these Vine Whips like a boss, because hey, 4 times resistance to grass for the win! And that takes care of our first trainer, and Spider is almost at level 10, thank goodness. I fought hard, but I am too weak. First sensible thing anyone has said on this LP so far. Alright, so we're going downstairs now. Now, there's one thing I would point out for a lot of people who are playing this game on an emulator. Sprout Tower happens to be the bane of this game because a lot of glitches seem to happen in this area because, you know, the anti-piracy thing put into this thing is just very heavy. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to show our respect for all Pokemon. Okay, so our second Sage, I think this guy is Sage Chow, because I always thought of Chowder every time I heard him. Yep, Sage Chow, just like I thought. Okay, so his Pokemon is a level 3 Bellsprout, also male. It's as if he's a mirror image of the previous trainer, so take it out again, I guess. Poison Sting is, well, obviously not the best attack to use, but it's the only decent attack that my Spider got, so it's all I can use, unfortunately. Constrict is a little weaker, but I don't get stabbed from it, so it's actually much worse. And you also have the benefit to poison someone with Poison Sting, but since Bellsprout is part poison, that ain't going to happen. So you just have to keep stabbing it with these little poisonous needles, even though they don't poison it because he's already poisoned. And Spider grows to level 10, so I think we're okay with Spider for the moment. I think I'll switch now because he's using a Bellsprout, and I'll use my Bellsprout, Beans. And I believe this is the first time Beans is any on-screen, so let us kill this Bellsprout. I don't know if this is a good idea or not because I've only got Vine Whip and Growth, so let's hope I can actually do some decent damage. Well, that's pretty decent, I guess. Well, level 10 I thought it would do much worse because, hey, look, he only did 1 HP to me. That proves my point. Grass is not good on grass and poison. It's 4 times resistance to grass, so yeah. And that was a critical hit, and it still did 1 HP to me. That's pretty pathetic. Okay, Bellsprout is dead. That's another Bellsprout done. Beans got 54 EXP, and he's got a 3rd Bellsprout. I had no idea. I was thinking he might actually have some subtlety there, but nope. There's another Bellsprout. You know, it's good to know these things. Bellsprout is an okayish Pokemon. He's got like decent attack, like I stated in the previous video. I would use him. He's pretty good. If you don't want to use Bellsprout, I suggest either going for Oddish or possibly Execute. I know Executor has a lot more, has the most weaknesses on the entire game, tied with a Bomb of Snow for that, but it's a good Pokemon. It's got some good bulk, good special attack and defenses. I'd go with it, yeah. But if you're going with Oddish, I suggest going with Blossom, only because it's got the better special defense, and it's a better, in my opinion, I think it's a better tanker than what Vileplume is. Vileplume's more of an offensive, and I don't know, I just prefer Blossom over Vileplume. Vileplume just reminds me of an opera singer for some reason, I don't know. Okay, I think I'll give O'Reilly some time, because this is kind of like the place to raise O'Reilly, aka the Hoot Hoot, because, you know, pecking grass is a good thing. Good thing to raise Hoot Hoot, yes. Okay, 3rd Sage Trainer. And I think this one is Sage Edmund, that's new. His name is very different from the rest of them. His name is not Asian, it's actually Western, or maybe even European by the sound of it. Edmund. Odd, I think it was named something different in the original Gold and Silver, but I could be wrong. Was it Sage Ed? Or was it something else? I can't remember. But anyway, who gives a caramel? So, we just care about the Bellsprouts we're killing. Do some nice weeding around here. Okay, so now that Bellsprout's dead, are we done yet? No, he's got a 3rd Bellsprout, and what level is this one? Is it another level 3 male? Yes, it is. Alright, that didn't take long. Bellsprout dead, good. O'Reilly got 54 EXP, and that's Sage Edmund beaten. Oh, I am weak. Yes, I think this is the enlightenment for the weak. I thought they should have called this tower. Okay, still no glitches so far. This is pretty good. Maybe it's because this is the latest version of DSEMU, or however you pronounce it. So yes, all those people out there rescue what I'm using DESUME, okay? Or something like that. I can't pronounce it properly, like I said. And it's version 0.9.8, and it's the 64-bit one, so stop asking! Okay, next Sage is Sage Jin, and he has a Bellsprout level 6. Okay, that's different for once. No longer level 3, no longer... No, wait, he's still male. Okay, so if he's at level 6, that means he's going to have growth as well as Vine Whip. Which I suppose is okay, but it's not much of a big deal, because growth has lost its usefulness for Bellsprout, because, you know, Vine Whip used to be special before Generation 4. Oh well. The Elder's TM lights even pitch black darkness. I'd say your heads do that quite well. Okay, Sage Neil. Bellsprout. Obvious. Level 6. Male. Okay, I'm hoping someone can use a Weepin' Bell or something different for once, because I'm really getting tired of all these Bellsprouts. I mean, I don't want this whole video just to be a Bellsprout fest, because I'm basically just weeding a garden. Okay, O'Reilly grew to level 12. That's good, that's good. Just another 8 levels before I evolve. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. Okay. Another one of those type. Alright, let's see what he's got. Sage Troy, another Western name. Bellsprout, level 7. Ooh, big boy this time, are we? Okay, let's take it out. Oh, so you survived a hit. Okay, this Bellsprout's actually got some beef in it. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait. No, he's too skinny. No, forget. Okay, Bellsprout's dead. And I think that's all he's got. No, he's got something else. Ooh, a Hoot Hoot! Okay, so this guy really is the big boy. Alright then, if he's going for a Hoot Hoot, I suppose I'll just do what I usually do. Peck it. And even if that hypnosis actually hit me, it wouldn't work because my Hootoos got insomnia. Which is great, because I'll never be falling asleep anymore. No way I could fall asleep at all. Yes, you trust is real. Yeah, so he found that out just by fighting me. Unbelievable. Oh, look, it's silver. You showed us you've got it, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon could be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. He called himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who not lecture you should be nice to Pokemon. They cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon, and they win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Silver used an escape rope. And he does the Houdini trick. Okay, so before we fight the Elder, I'm just going to get this item here, which is an escape rope, so we can probably use it as well. There's probably a second one here that Silver took, but yeah. Alright, now for the Elder. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I have the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. Okay, so the final trainer, a Sage Elder. You are challenged by Elder Lee, and he has a, painfully obvious. Okay. Peck. This is getting ridiculous. If this guy had something different, maybe a Weeping Bell would make more sense, but for flip's sake, can you use something different than a Bellsprout? Alright, so he's got another Hoothoot. Oh wait, a Hoothoot. Oh, that's different. Okay, so I just hope this isn't turning into a Hoothoot tower now, because that's 2 Hoothoots in a row we've seen. And there's your answer. Can't fall asleep because of insomnia. Okay, so all I can do now is just keep pecking this thing until it faints eventually, and it's gonna growl me to stall for time, because everyone knows I have very little time on my hands these days. Almost dead now. Just one more peck should do it. And Hoothoot is dead. Okay, so that means I only got one left. Aurelie got 123 EXP, and I grew to level 13. Hooray! Aurelie wants to learn Uproar. Okay, that's a good idea. I think I'll give Uproar, however, this could be a contradictive move because I got Hypnosis, and Uproar wakes up every Pokemon in the battlefield who's asleep. So it's kind of risky to use if you want the opponent to stay asleep. However, it is a special attack, and since Aurelie has got better special attack than he does physical attack, I think it's a good idea. So I will get rid of Growl because I think it's the better one. I'll keep Foresight just in case I come across a ghost Pokemon. Okay, so I really forgot Growl and learned Uproar. Elderly is going to send another Bellsprout. Okay, I'm going to switch here because I think Aurelie's had plenty of screen time already. I'll give McJaws some time. Okay, Bellsprout. Okay, I know Vine Whip is super effective on me, but I think I can kill this off pretty easily. I mean, I'm only 5 levels ahead of it. And he goes for Growth. Whoa, this guy's an idiot. Okay, I was thinking he would actually go with a Vine Whip, but nope! Being an Elder, he must be an absolute idiot. Oh well, Bellsprout's dead. Scratch killed him in 2 shots, and I almost got to level 13, but that's alright. The way you battle is quite elegant. You should be able to stand up to Falconer. However, you should be able to make use of this, and it is a technical machine called Flash. Take it with you. Obtained TM70, which is Flash. When a Pokemon runs Flash, you can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. You can try it on Bellsprout, for example. I'm not going to try it on Bellsprout, thank you very much. I'd like it to be useful. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I finished the Sprout Tower, and I'll be doing Falconer, the first gym leader, in the next video, where we will be retaining the Zephyr badge if I'm lucky enough. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, you know the deal, and I will see you in my next part. Peace out.